What's the matter?
Please, Seneca, just stay away.
What is it?
A headache. I can't... I'm afraid to move. I didn't have any warning. Oh, it hurts.
Okay, let me look at it.
No, don't, please.
No, for God's sake, now, this is no time to carry on a family argument. Now, let me look at you. Where does it hurt?
Oh, why won't you ever do what I say?
Because you're clearly irrational. Now, is the pain localized or is it general?
I don't even know.
No. Now, somebody has to look at you.
All right, then get me Dr. Ed Coleridge.
Coleridge? What do you need him for? I'm right here.
Seneca, please stop telling me what to do, and please stop arguing with me. I want Ed.
All right. I'll be right back. Nurse, I'm not leaving you alone.
Yes,
Dr. Bulak is having some sort of a migraine. Would you stay with her until I can find Dr. Coleridge?
Of course, Doctor.
I won't be long.
What is it, Dr. Bulak? A headache. It's like there's an iron band that goes all the way around my head, and someone keeps tightening it. Oh, God. Oh, don't let this be it.
An abusive father is murdered, but was it the son with the motive?
I'm standing up to you.
Or the man who wants justice?
My dad was like you. He's dead now, and you will be too.
Then she's having his baby.
Please don't tell him. Don't you think John deserves to know?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Santa honey, there's one thing I really do need. The deed to a platinum mine. Santa honey, hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight.
She puts little bags into a bigger bag, into yet another bag. One bag is all you need. Get Glad Force Flex, the bag that stretches to prevent rips and tears. She washes the trash before it goes into the trash. Don't give trash the special treatment. Get Glad Force Flex, the bag that stretches to prevent rips and tears.
Can we turn the AC up? I'm dying back here.
Jeff, eat a Snickers, please.
Why?
Every time you get hungry, you turn into a diva.
A diva?
Yes, a diva.
Okay.
Thank you.
Better?
You're not you when you're hungry.
Better.
Snickers satisfies.
Millions of lips have found true love. Color's sensational red revival from Maybelline, New York. The #1 red in America. It's the red that reinvented red. Our pure pigments create colors so rich, so incredibly crisp. Our honey nectar creates such a luscious feel. Love it. Color's sensational #1 red revival. Find the sensational red that's right for you. One kiss and you're sure to fall in love with red all over again.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Express yourself.
The newest seasonal flavors are here.
Express yourself.
Because coffee is like the holidays. It's better when you add your flavor. Coffee Mate from Nestle.
Lysol believes that kids shouldn't miss school days during cold and flu season. That's why we started a mission for health, by going beyond clean surfaces to healthy surfaces, by making a healthy way to wash hands, and even by working with a pediatrician to develop Lysol Healthy Habits initiatives in schools. When you use Lysol, you're a part of something bigger. For healthy tips and more, visit lysol.com/missionforhealth.
Sir? Well, sir, I can't speak for the candidate on that matter, sir. No, up until this moment, to the best of my knowledge, he hasn't taken a stand on gay liberation. Yes, sir. First chance I get, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Fine. Good. Goodbye, sir. That's one issue I don't think Frank has to worry about tucking.
Bobby.
Hi, sweetheart. Something wrong?
No, I was just over at the hospital seeing Frank. It's kind of depressing, you know?
He's not worse, is he?
No. No, I was just feeling kind of useless. Look, Bobby, maybe there's something in the campaign that I can do. You know, something important.
Well, honey, there's lots to do. I don't know how important you're going to find any of it. Oh, excuse me.
Bobby. Look, I want to do something that'll make Frank proud of me, you know?
Honey, he's proud of you. You know that. You know what you could do, though? You could distribute some leaflets over at the subway station. If you get a chance, you might be able to talk to the people about Frank, huh?
Bobby, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning with little John. You know, could I do something in the office?
Well, you don't feel like stuffing mailboxes over at the big apartment buildings?
Bobby, couldn't it be something a little more personal, you know?
Yeah. There is something.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got a VP list here someplace. District captains and, ED captains, too.
ED. Bobby, what's an ED captain?
ED captain, election district captain, sweetheart. Where's the bloody thing at? Oh, here it is.
What do you want me to do with this?
Well, I want you to write a personal note to each of the people on this list. Okay?
Okay. Well, what sort of, note?
Well, just say thank you for everything that's been done for Frank. Remind everybody how important it is to get out and vote on Election Day, okay?
I don't think I can do that.
Why not?
I don't think I would know what to say.
Honey, it doesn't matter how you say it. What counts is that it's a personal note from the candidate's wife, okay? Now, come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Sit down over here. Here's the list. Write out the first one.
I need a pencil.
All right, I'll check it over to see if you're right before you do any more, okay?
Bobby, how long should this be?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Just get the vote out, right?
No, honey. Say thank you and then get the vote out, okay?
Okay. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna try, Bobby, really.
Honey, it's not going to be hard. It's going to be easy, believe me. Hello, Ryan headquarters. Mary? Yeah, how are you? Yeah, it's going smooth as silk. You bet. Kids are passing out leaflets, right? You did? Oh, baby, that's fantastic. That is good, yeah. What about the TV thing? Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll work on that. Okay, great, kid, great. I'll see you later, all right? Mary got a radio interview. Oh,
Oh, that's wonderful.
yeah, she's a good interview. Ask her one question, boom, she takes off.
Look, Bobby, should this be Doctor or Mr. Levinson or Dear Jim?
Try Dear Jim. I'm not sure if he met you or not, okay?
All right.
All right. Hey, legal.
Oh, more of a legal chicken at the moment. Hello, Dee.
You know, it's very funny. I think you're following me around.
We, happened to run into each other at the hospital this morning.
How's Frank?
Oh, listen, great news. Right after you left, he managed to raise his right arm. And that's the first time.
Well, that's wonderful, isn't it?
Ah, that's great news. I'll go over and see him later, okay?
Yeah. Look, I have those contracts you asked me about. But I didn't have a chance to look up the statutes on, absentee ballots.
You pretty busy, huh?
Just a little bit swamped.
You know, it really is nice, Joe, with all the many different kinds of things that you have to do, that you have so much time to see Frank.
Brother, I gotta have somebody for that television interview. Mary, you got a radio shot.
Oh.
Yeah, that gets more people, but I gotta have somebody for the television thing.
Oh, gee, I don't know, Bob. When is it?
You rehearse today at 2 o'clock, shoot tomorrow?
Bobby? How would I be on something like that?
Well, honey, I'm not sure it's right.
You know, Mary's always been saying, you know, that all the members of the family should make as many public appearances as possible on Frank's behalf.
Well, sure, honey, I know that, but it's...
And since he hasn't run off with a chorus girl yet, well, maybe I should represent him. I mean, after all. I mean, I'm his wife.
Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. Herbie, you keep bringing me numbers like this, I'll be out of here in no time.
The action's popping.
Yeah?
Even your doctor friend's up to Zanti.
Oh, yeah? That's so. I knew he caught himself a couple of long shots, but nobody ever got ahead that way.
He's graduated from $10 bets to $20 a pop.
Was I giving you a problem?
You can't afford it. You want we should discourage him?
Discourage Roger Coleridge? I should say not. Pass the word, Herbie. No, don't discourage Roger. In fact, if anything, make him feel he's got unlimited credit.
I don't understand it. We had trouble collecting before.
No, not big trouble. Look at it this way, Herbie. Roger knows something about Frank Ryan, our local candidate. And whatever Roger knows, it's dynamite. Which means, if Frank Ryan gets elected, we're going to have something on Roger to put the squeeze on him. Oh, nurse, would you please call Dr. Roger Coleridge? My back's. Herbie, Frank's going to have influence in a lot of places. And with a little luck, we're going to have some influence with Frank Ryan.
Something wrong, Nick?
Well, you see the kind of service you get around this place, Herbie.
Well, I was standing just outside the door when you asked the nurse to get me.
Oh, this is my lucky day. Oh, you know Herbie.
Oh, a well-known student of anatomy, I should say so.
Hey, Roger, Herbie tells me you're increasing your play.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Well, listen, I don't owe you a cent, Nick. I had a couple of good things, and I took care of the account.
Well, I hope you're not starting on a winning streak. A guy like you gets hot, a guy like me gets killed.
Well, I'm due for a winning streak, Nick. I've had enough of the other kind.
Oh, Herbie, don't tell me we've got another Pittsburgh Phil on our hands. Please.
Pittsburgh Phil?
Yeah, he was a gentleman, had a knack for picking the long shots. You know, it got so the local books wouldn't touch him. He had to lay his bets down with his friends. His friends had to do it for him.
Well, what happened to him?
He died. Rich, famous, and celebrated. You know, word has it he left 3 grieving widows, one of whom they say was actually his.
That doesn't sound like a bad way of life.
But on the other hand, you know, maybe it had something to do with the name. Pittsburgh Phil has a sort of a ring to it, huh? I don't hear much music in Manhattan Roger. Hey, how about Riverside Raj? That sounds good, huh?
I don't care what they call me, Nick, as long as I keep getting the winners.
Ah, you keep going the way you have been the last couple of days. I'll be calling you a lot of names. All in good, clean fun, of course.
I hope so, Nick.
Hey, come on, keep smiling. Roger, you can win a lot of money without breaking me. Don't worry about it.
I think I'll have to give it a try. It's a little extra incentive thinking about winning back all the money you've won from me, Nick.
Oh, yeah. One good winning streak, and you can do it.
Well, we'll just have to see, won't we?
Hmm?
Well, listen, I better get back on the floor.
So long, Raj.
Always a pleasure, Herbie.
Pittsburgh Phil died broke.
Ah.
Boss, that was naughty.
I'm laden with guilt. You know, Herbie, the greatest con man of them all, P.T. Barnum, said there's a sucker born every minute. Well, Riverside Raj was born for me.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty, time travel therapy. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2. Now she's running from the law, rescuing her family, and getting glimpses of her future. Am I dead? It's not always easy being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11, only on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Bobby Eakes.
Top 3 must-have items in my wardrobe are double-stick tape and an elastic band. And sunscreen.
Catch Bobby Eakes on All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. Erase doubt. Erase all those little voices in your head that say, look at that wrinkle.
Introducing the Eraser Foundation from Maybelline. Our patented applicator and formula with collagen goes beyond covering, micro-corrects, micro-erases, fine lines, age spots.
Erase them.
For flawless perfection, the Eraser Foundation, only from Maybelline, New York. And now, from the #1 anti-aging makeup brand, a revolutionary pressed powder, meet the Protector, our first powder with SPF 25 to protect and set.
I'm ready.
There's a place called Hidden Valley, where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's farmhouse originals with flavors like garden tomato, creamy Parmesan, and hickory bacon. Farmhouse originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
Why is Jerry Jacks after you?
This week, two sides of the law join forces to protect their loved ones.
Tell me where Jerry is and this whole thing will be over.
And the Balkan's true identity is revealed.
This changes everything, right?
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Why doesn't it go away? Thank you for coming so quickly.
You just rescued me from a very dull staff meeting. Now, let's take a look. Well, tell me how you feel.
Not so good, but I'm glad you're here.
This isn't a tea party. What kind of an examination do you call that?
Dr. Bullock, would you please excuse us?
I don't want you to miss anything.
I will not miss anything.
Danica, just get out of here.
I'll be in neurology. I'd appreciate hearing about this from you.
Fine. Now, tell me where it hurts.
There's a ring of pain from the temples all around my head.
Is your neck sore?
No?
Is there any stiffness?
No.
Well, then, I think we're just probably dealing with a garden variety. Nurse, will you please get me 2 codeine, please?
Of course, Doctor.
Yes, I suspect you're just reacting to some of the stress. Let's try the codeine.
Yes.
Well, if the headache persists, then we'll think about admitting you and doing a lumbar puncture. But I doubt very seriously if that'll be necessary.
You don't suppose that one of the aneurysms has started to leak?
No.
Seneca was pushing me. He wanted to find out what it was all about, and that's when the headache started. I was really frightened.
I'm not surprised.
It'll be a laugh on me if it's all psychosomatic. Here they are, Doctor.
Oh, thanks, nurse. No, take these.
Thank you.
No, I want you to lie down on that couch and close your eyes for a few minutes.
Lie down. Close my eyes.
The nurse will stay with you till I come back. Now, I'm quite sure it isn't anything serious, and I should look in on the meeting at least long enough to explain why I'm not attending. Then I'll come right back.
I understand. Thanks.
Nurse, I'll be in Dr. Westheimer's office.
Well, what do you think of Riverside Hospital now that you've had a chance to get to know it, Dr. Bolak?
Very nice.
Well, since it's in the middle of the city, some people think that's a disadvantage. You know, I've heard that you're quite an outdoorsman.
How is she?
Dr. Bullock, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Oh, what's the matter with her?
Well, I didn't say there was anything the matter.
Oh, damn it, don't be evasive.
Well, look, she has a headache. I gave her 2 codeine and suggested that she lie down.
Why wouldn't she let me examine her?
Well, probably because she doesn't want you to.
Now, damn it, I want to find out what's wrong with my wife.
Look, take it easy. Nell has a headache. Probably brought on by you. The best thing you can do for her is to leave her absolutely alone, because in my opinion, your interference will only make it worse.
Look, I'd like you to answer my question.
I have answered it.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
An abusive father is murdered, but was it the son with the motive?
I'm standing up to you.
Or the man who wants justice?
My dad was like you. He's dead now, and you will be too.
Then she's having his baby.
Please don't tell him.
Don't you think John deserves to know?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Weekdays.
Let's get real. Here we go.
The debate is on.
Wait a minute, I'm not finished.
No one talks politics like they do.
People should be furious. Wow.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Hey, that's the last crescent.
Oh, do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll split it.
Made fresh. So light, buttery, and flaky.
This is half.
That's not half.
Guys, I have more.
Do you have enough crescents?
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls with Cinnabon cinnamon have such a sweet and delicious aroma that my family can't wait to get their hands on them. Enjoy Cinnabon cinnamon, now in all Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
One a day VitaCraves, a complete adult multivitamin in a gummy to support energy, immunity, and your inner child. One a day VitaCraves, multivitamin gummies for grown-ups.
Hey, babe, I could really go for a snack.
Get in the ball.
You get in the ball.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. You know her as General Hospital's Emily and Rebecca, but now Natalia Livingston is moving to Salem on Days of Our Lives.
How can I stay away?
On One Life to Live, Brandon Buddy is saying so long.
This is the right thing to do.
While Terry Colombino is Landview's newest resident.
That is amazing.
Daniel Cosgrove returns to All My Children as Scott Chandler.
Come here often?
And General Hospital fans can now catch Tristan Rogers on The Young and the Restless.
That's a bonus.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Lucky and Siobhan. D. Hunter Roscoe posted on Facebook, "Finally a love for Lucky. He and Siobhan are great together." Charlotte May adds, "This is great. I hope it works out for these two." Laura Bruno says, "Men are always sexier when they're happy and in love." And Lori McPherson Draper sums it all up. "They are just the cutest couple. Way to go, GH. I love this storyline." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
You're on tour with Port Shot.
Want to know what your favorite General Hospital rockers have been up to?
5 days of crazy. Oh, yeah.
Port Chuck just finished their first tour.
Here we go.
And SoapNet's got an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the guys on the road. To see more of Port Chuck on tour,
Go to soapnet.com. We'll see you again soon.
Bobby, this could be so exciting. You know, I've never been in a television studio, let alone be interviewed.
Honey, I know that.
But I could be the candidate's wife making a personal appearance.
Honey, we need somebody who can represent Frank.
Well, I know Frank better than anybody. Bobby, look, I mean, I have a right to be there, don't I?
Dear, look, every appearance that we make has to be planned in terms of what's best for Frank.
Yeah, I know that.
Now, it's just possible that they might ask some technical questions that you just can't handle yet.
Look, I don't think they're gonna ask me questions about politics. You know, I'm his wife. I'm not alone.
All right, girls, let's hold it right here. Now, I got a great idea. Why don't you two both make it? Huh? You can handle all the personal family stuff, the baby, things like
yeah,
that.
I can do that, Bobby.
Sure. You handle all the heavyweight stuff. Frank's statement on the policy of the city on default, things like that.
Yeah,
Huh? Boom, boom, boom. Great idea. You could be a great team together. If it works out, you can make a whole district tour.
I'm not sure.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, sure. They don't care if we send 2 people or 1.
Bobby, look, I think we might be getting into trouble with this.
Why?
Well, I just don't think that Delia is ready for that kind of exposure.
Now, why do you say that, Jill?
Once you're more familiar with the campaign, I think that you probably could handle almost anything that comes along. But right now, a television appearance just seems premature.
Look, I know more about Frank than anybody, so I think I can do it.
Delia, once you're up there, you're open to more than personal questions. Now, that could prove embarrassing to Frank.
Okay, what sort of questions, Jill?
Okay, suppose they ask you Frank's position on the Municipal Assistance Corporation's latest plan to bail out the city.
Well, you could answer that.
Yes, I could, because Frank and I have discussed it so many times.
Yeah, I'll bet you have.
But it wouldn't reflect very well on Frank if his wife weren't current on his opinions on major issues.
All right, ask me another question.
No, honey, Jill's right.
No, ask me another question.
Mrs. Ryan, what's your husband's position on city bonds paying almost 9% interest?
He's still considering that.
Mrs. Ryan, what is your husband's position on the Taylor law being enforced to strike against municipal employees, including school teachers?
Bobby, they're not going to ask me questions like that, are they?
Well, honey, we can't take the chance that they do.
Now, look, on the other hand, the next time there's a rally, I think it would be great if Dee was there. You could introduce her, she could say a few words.
As few words as possible.
Honey, she's not saying that. You're a great asset to Frank. What she's saying is you're not up on current issues up till now.
But look, why don't you talk to Frank about the campaign? I mean, that's certainly the right place to start.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Headquarters, Ryan headquarters. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll look for it, okay?
That was very, very cool what you did just then.
Well, I didn't mean for it to be.
First, you try to take away my husband, and then you make me look like a dumbbell in front of my own brother.
Well, you weren't very nice to be in Frank's hospital room this morning.
All I did was tell the truth.
Well, that's all I did here.
You just don't want me along.
Dee, Frank's campaign is not an opportunity for you to go on some ego trip about being on television.
Jill, I wasn't doing that.
You were. Now, where were you all those months, night after night, when Frank and Mary and Bob were working on the campaign? The whole family?
I was with the baby.
Watching television? Now, at the very last minute, you decide to jump in on the bandwagon, get in the sandbox, and play with the big kids?
You were not going to get me away from here.
No, that's not up to me. It's up to Bob. I am strictly here as a volunteer worker. But I'll tell you something. If Bob wants me to make a television appearance for Frank, I'll make it. Because I'll do anything to help him get elected.
Yeah, I'll bet you will.
And I'll see to it that you don't do anything to hurt his chances.
Look, I'm not here as a volunteer worker. And to tell you the truth, Jill, I really don't care if Frank gets elected or not. I'm here as his wife. And I will do anything to make sure he never leaves me.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.